What's up, guys? What's up, guys? We are back with another YouTube video. So today's topic, we're gonna mainly focus on Nas100. We're gonna show you how do we see happening on Nas100. So before we jump back to the charts, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and click the notification button down below. So we're gonna show you what do we see on Nas100 this coming week. So let's just jump back to the charts now. So we're gonna start off by a daily time frame. We're gonna go to a daily time frame. As you know that we like to start our analysis on daily time frame to see the overall direction of Nas100. So this is a daily time frame, guys. This is a daily time frame. As you know that we had this trend line that has been holding for several months. So this trend line has been holding for several months. So we are having this high probability trend line. So if the market can come and touch this trend line, that's where we know that we are buying Nasdaq, and then we are holding it to come and break this highs. So we had a first touch here, we had a second touch here, we had a third touch here. So which makes this trend line valid. So this trend line is very much valid. As you know that for your trend line to be valid, it must have several touches. You must get several touches on the trend line. Let's take the marker and show you what do I mean by a several touch. So we had a first touch here, we had a second touch here, and then right now we had before we pushed up massively, we had a third touch. So third touch basically is a high probability trade. We know that at Forex Ghost, if we can have a third touch on the trend line, that's a high probability trade. We don't want to miss that trade. So this is what we are having on Nasdaq. We are having a bullish market. We're having a bullish market on Nas100. So let's just see where Nasdaq is resisting. So let's just take and create this channel. So this is a channel that you wanna, and Nasdaq has been resisting for several months. So we had a touch here, we had a second touch here, so which makes this trend line to be valid. If the market can come and push to the upside, if the market can come to push to the upside, if it can create something like this, we know that here at our third touch on our resistance trend line, this is a high probability trade. We don't wanna miss out on this trade. So we'll be expecting for something like this with confirmation. Of course, we'll be expecting for something like this, so we can have a third touch, we can have a fourth touch to the downside. So this is what we're gonna be monitoring on a low and a long period of time. So we're expecting Nasdaq to break this high and create a new high. So this is what we're going to be focusing on Nas100. But right now, let's just focus on a daily structure, because this is a high time frame. So it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long way for it to come around about here. We can wait for 3 months or 2 months. So let's just focus on the current structure. So let's go to your H4 time frame. As you know that we like to go to start off by a daily time frame, and then we want to go to your H4 time frame. So this is what we're gonna erase this, because we have made a touch here. So we're gonna go to your H4 time frame. We're gonna go to your H4 time frame. So let's just take this trend line and just let's make it something like this. Let's make it something like this, and then we are having where the market is resisting. The market is resisting at this upper trend line. So the market had a touch here, it had a second touch here. So here we had a second touch. We know that this trend line is holding for several days. So here we're still having a first touch, we are having a second touch. So we are waiting for the third touch to happen. So this week I see Nasdaq coming around about here. So you want to think in a way of probabilities, and then we know that we like to focus on what can happen and what it cannot happen. So what it can happen, 90% route, it says Nasdaq, it can come to this zone. So don't miss on this trade. So 90% it says Nasdaq, it can come to this lower trend line. But although Nasdaq, it can break this highs, so we'll be waiting for a pattern to create itself, so that we can see and conclude that, okay, we are pushing to the upside. Actually, this fit theory that we are making right now is actually failed. So you want to make money either ways, whether you are having your set, or whether Nasdaq it will respect your setup, or it will break your setup. We are making money either ways. So let's just take our trend line to be like this. Let's just focus on the current structure. So let's just take your support and resistance route, and then let's just mark off this to be like this. So I think this is not visible enough. Let's make this to be gray. Let's just make it to be orange, you know. Yeah, I think right now it's showing nicely. So let's just erase this pointer and then let's focus on the current structure. What I'm seeing on Nasdaq, I'm seeing a bearish move. So where I'm seeing a bearish move, that's where I'm gonna mark off my trend line, and then we're having something like this. So for now, let's just erase something like this. So if you want to see how Nasdaq gets pushed to the upside, just go to our previous videos as far as goes. That's when you can see what actually did we have, so that we can have this. So we had something, we predicted this move nicely. We had, I think we made a video run about here. We said Nasdaq is gonna come back for a retest run about here, and then we're gonna put it upside. So to see that Nasdaq right now, we are pushing to the lower, we are going lower, we're creating lows. We saw this pattern creating that, okay, Nasdaq is failing to break highs now. So right now we are coming for a third touch, which is a high probability trade. So let's take this, let's adjust it to be like this. So we are seeing Nasdaq on long period of time to come and respect this support or touch our trend line, and then we're gonna push massively. So for now, let's just take off redundant information. I think it's redundant information, so we don't need this. We only need this because we are focusing on the current structure, not what's gonna happen on next 100. So we are focusing on the current structure. Don't trade what you think, trade what the market is showing you. So because the market maker is gonna guide you, so let's trade what we see, not what we think. Because I feel like most people are blowing accounts trading what they think is gonna happen. If this theory which we have, what we're analyzing here doesn't play out, we'll make money either ways. We know what if Nasdaq can break the setup, which kind of pattern we're gonna have, so that it can show us or notify us that right now our setup it's very invalid. So we are having this kind of a bearish market right now currently, but we know that Nasdaq is buying. The overall direction of Nas100 is buying, but at smaller time frame we are seeing some kind of a ranging market to the downside. So after this, we are seeing if Nasdaq can complete this channel, we are seeing it touching here, and then we are seeing a push to the upside. So we'll be waiting for buys here. We'll be waiting for buys. Sniper entries, all your confirmation will be, if it will be determined if we're gonna break this. We know that we're gonna wait for Nasdaq to give us some kind of a setup, and then we're gonna execute trade, which is gonna be a sell market. So, but right now we know that we had a second touch, we had a first touch on this trend line, and then right now we are coming for the third touch. This is a high probability trade. So let's just go, because I think we are done with H4 time frame. We are seeing your declining channel. So let's just go to your 1 hour time frame. So let's cancel this. So let's make this big so that we can see what are we actually having on next 100. So for people who are trading your support and resistance, then here it's your support. It's your support run about here. So we are having where the market has been supporting for several days. We had a touch here. We had on Friday, we had our second touch here, and then we were having some kind of a trend line. We're having some kind of a trend line like this. So for people who of you, I like to post setups on Instagram. Just go to your Instagram and then search me, type Kevin James. That's when you're gonna see my weekly setup, because I post weekly setup of GBP what I see on gold, so that you can be updated. So go and search me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Kevin James. So this is what we saw on Friday. So we are having something like this now. So today when the market opens, it's either we're gonna open with a gap. So let the gap to close, and then that's when you can sell. But tonight when you open, I meant we're gonna have a sell on this market, because we are going to the upside. So theory which we see on Nas100, you can see for yourself that we are having a push. We are having a push to the, I think yeah. So let's just take this arrow, and then we're having a push. So you're having a push to the downside now, but your overall TP is gonna be somewhere here. So let's just take the short tool. Let's just take your short tool, and then you'll wait you'll wait for your your confirmation. So your overall your first TP is gonna be here because that's where the market has been supporting for days, and then your overall take profit is gonna be here. It's gonna be here. So this is what we are looking at as like if you're gonna miss this entry when the market opens midnight today, you're gonna wait for it to break, at least break this trend line. If it can break this trend line, it will come back for a retest, and then if it come back for a retest, that's when you can capitalize more on this entry. You're gonna use your candlestick rejection. You're gonna use your bullish engulfing. Your sniper entries, it can happen when it gets to here. Your Fibonacci, that's where you can capitalize at the market going to the upside. So this is what we see, guys, on Nas100. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and click the notification button, which is gonna notify you whenever we upload a new video. So watch out for that. Now watch out for that. So you don't wanna miss out, because we're uploading a new video each and every week of focus of the pairs which we are trading. So on gold, the setup you're gonna see on Instagram, you're gonna see my setup there, and then Nas100 and GBPUSD. So I'm posting setups daily, what I see on Nas100. So you wanna go and follow me now. So this is what we are seeing on Nas100. We are seeing a bearish channel, and then we are seeing Nasdaq coming to respect this lower trend line. So we had a first touch, we had a second touch, and then we are coming here for the third touch. That's where you can buy this, and then that's where you can hold until it gets to this direction. Although it's gonna play with you a little bit, but this thing, if you can come and respect this trend line, we're gonna have some kind of a push to the upside. So if this theory it's not gonna play out, this setup is gonna be invalidated. We're gonna break this channel. So watch what I'll expect on Nas100. I'll expect some. Let's just take this price tool. So I'm gonna expect for it to break this, and then we're gonna come back for just a little bit of retracement. It's gonna play with our emotion a bit, and then I'm gonna take this trade as we are going to the upside. So if this theory doesn't happen, which I'm showing you that Nasdaq is gonna sell, I'm gonna be waiting for this. So you wanna make money either ways. Either Nasdaq is selling or buying, we make money either way. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and go and follow me on IG. So we are currently signing out.